everyone, I'm Elijah Page with eXp Realty, and in today's video I'm going to be continuing my string of videos on the Polk County area. Now today specifically we're going to be highlighting Davenport, Florida, which is growing rapidly, largely in part because of its investment opportunities and also because of its residential development. But before we get started, I really appreciate it if you can go down below, hit the like button, hit subscribe. I'll give you a second. Great, now that that's out the way, let's get started. Now, if you watch any of my previous videos, I normally try to start with the good and lead into the not so good, but today we're going to do things a bit differently. Now, the first topic we're going to touch on is what I hear the most complaints about Davenport, and one of the few complaints I hear about Davenport, which is the traffic. Now, you do have some of the main major highways over here with I-4 and 27, but those do get extremely backed up, especially I-4, because when you think about it, you're right in between Orlando and Tampa, so you have people going both directions, so regardless of which direction you're trying to go towards, you will most likely run into traffic. Now, as far as the residential traffic, it's not as bad, so if you do work locally, the commute shouldn't be that bad, but if you do work in downtown Orlando, downtown Tampa, or anywhere in those directions, I definitely plan out a few extra minutes into your commute time. Now, the next topic we're going to touch on is the location, which kind of ties into the traffic because you do have to drive wherever you are going. Now, we are in between Orlando and Tampa, but definitely more closer to the Orlando, about 30 to 40 minutes, depending on where in Orlando you are, where in Davenport you are, things like that, and about an hour or so away from Tampa. So you have about the same distance, but a little longer for each. But that does come with all the things that Orlando and Tampa has to offer without having to be right in all the noise and the drama. Because as you know me, I like to be a little outside, but not too far where the commute is a little too crazy. But in Davenport, one of the main things that people love, especially about the location, is how close you are to Disney. You're about 20 to 30 minutes from Disney, depending on where you are. So some people could see the fireworks from Disney from their backyards, which to me is great, especially when you're thinking about the fact that you're probably coming to Orlando and Davenport for Disney itself. While we're on the topic of talking about Disney, that leads us right into the things to do while in Davenport. Now, because Disney is so close, 20 to 30 minutes, that is a great option for a fun day, whether it's a Saturday, a Sunday, or you just want to go during the week. I know a lot of annual pass holders in the area, they love to go daily because the commute isn't that bad, and Disney has so much to offer. And even if you don't want to go inside the actual park, I know me personally, I like to go to Disney Springs, which has a lot of great dining and shopping if you're into that. And if you're going to eat, I would recommend SCK, which is one of my favorite places to eat in the area, but every time I go to Disney, it changes after every single visit because they have so much to offer. While Disney isn't actually in Davenport, you do have great options in Davenport, like right off of US 27, you do have Posner Park, which is one of the larger main developments in the Davenport area, which has a lot of great options when you think about shopping and dining. And I know me personally, one of my favorite restaurants, especially in that area, is First Watch. So, but they also do have vegetarian and vegan options, so if you do go that way, I think it'll be a great option for you to check out. Now, not everybody loves shopping and dining. I do myself, but that's fine. But I know a lot of people tell me about how much they love golfing, and as you can see, we have one of the great golf courses right behind me here at Champions Gate. Now, another golf course that I hear a lot about is the Providence Golf Club, which was designed by Mike Dasher. So he personally loves the European style, so that's what the course resembles. So if you are from overseas or if you visited overseas, it's a great way to kind of feel like you're at home here in Davenport. Now, the short-term rental market in Davenport is large, so you do have to be careful for communities that don't restrict short-term rentals, because then you will be going against investors who most times are buying in cash and are paying 20, 30, and even sometimes 40 and up in the offer just so they can get the home just to rent it out. So if you are looking to live in a home here in Davenport, you might want to stay away from certain communities that don't have that in their HOA, which is why the HOA a lot of times is good. I know some people don't like the HOA, but in terms like this, it definitely helps you guys out and protecting you against those big investors, because they will come with a lot of cash just to buy the home just to rent it out. And it's nice to be able to live in a neighborhood and actually know who your neighbors are because they've lived there for a long time, just like you have, and it's not somebody new every single day. Now, on the flip side, as an investor, you are seeing great appreciation on the homes, and you are seeing pretty good cash flow, especially when you start to look at properties that have 5 bedrooms, 6 bedrooms, 7, and even some properties with 8 bedrooms due to your close proximity to Disney. Now, outside of the new construction, you do have resale homes, of course. Now, for a starter home in a resale, you're looking at about $325,000 and up, but that is for the starter home. As you start to grow in size and look at the larger properties, you are looking at about $400,000 and even $500,000 and up, depending on the property and specific location. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate all the support. Once again, if you could please go down below, hit the like, hit subscribe. I really appreciate it. Now, if you are looking for a home in the Davenport area or the Central Florida area in general, I'd love to be a realtor of choice. Feel free to contact me at any time. I am available email, text, or calls, whichever is easiest for you. I will have all my contact info down below, and I look forward to seeing you guys next video.